All right, we're recording. Welcome, you guys. My name is Ellen, and this is Team Play Hard's weekly call. Tonight is going to be, I think, really fun and entertaining for you guys. At least that's my hope. But first, there's a lot of housekeeping that I'm just going to blow through really quickly. So if you have a pen, you're only going to need it for about 5 minutes. Let me go through some quick housekeeping. On September 27th, according to, let me mute everybody. Hang on. Let me do this and then this. All right, okay. On September 27th, there was an overview webcast. So that should be in our breaking news for us to look at, which should go over and help us learn what is about to come down the pipe, a new Coach Online office. So October the 9th, write that down. You probably and hopefully already know, but just in case, I want to do my due diligence. It's basically a week from today. We are going to wake up and have a new Coach Online office. Yeah! For our desktop. So the mobile one, I guess, will still be the same. Presumably, it's new desktop, Coach Mobile. October 3rd, I should go in chronological order. October 3rd, which is tomorrow, Clean Week begins or is available. So that is free. People can sign up for free for the 7 days, but the 7 days does not include the 7-day sampler of Shakeology or the awesome meal plan, which is the most exciting part. The most exciting part, well, I think the meal plan sounds awesome, that it's a week's worth of 21 different meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 3 meals a day, 7 days. So if they pay $30, they get the meal plan, all the workouts, and a Shakeology every day. So that's definitely the route we want to really steer our clients for success. That starts tomorrow. And then the following week, the 9th, the new coup. Then October 19th, you guys can enroll your UK coaches. So I think Leona has someone. Kara definitely does. Jake definitely does. I think Mercedes does. So hopefully we will have some Team Play Hard UK peoples in just a few weeks, just like 3 weeks from today. And then November 1st, Double Time, Tony Horton's new program, November 1st, can be parent-child, can be husband-wife. I really want the Felders to do it. I just really want the Felders to do it. I want to see that. And then that's November. Then December, we will have a brand new shopping cart. That's even more exciting to me than the brand new coup, because that's going to make the experience with Beachbody so much better for our clients. Super user-friendly, super simple, easy to navigate. So that's in December. And then in December 14th, A Little Obsessed is a 5-day preview. Like Sean Week was a 5-day preview, and like a week of hard labor was a preview. This will be another sampler of A Little Obsessed, December 14th. So that's really cool. You guys can do a little pre-Christmas or pre-New Year little mini challenge. 80-Day Obsession is then going to launch in the new year, January 15th. That's huge, you guys. That's crazy big deal, because everyone and their brother wants to, thank you for the dates, Leona, in the chat. Everybody and their brother wants to get on the bandwagon in January. So launching like a big program like this is really, 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 really important. I just did an independent study. I'm studying to be an ACE nutrition specialist, and I just did an independent study. And anyway, one of the things I found out is for some people, it takes more than 21 days to break a habit or to form a habit. We hear that it takes 21 days. So that's not, I guess, like a one size fits all. Some people need longer. Some people need 21 days. So it's really cool that we can bring back a longer program. And what I'm most excited about the 80-Day Obsession is that for the first time, what's unique, like the talking point for us, I think, with our people, is that she's going to teach timed nutrition, because it's not just what you eat that matters, it's when you eat that matters. And so we're gonna learn that. We're gonna be able to teach that. That's awesome. And then the equipment needed for 80-Day Obsession is sliders, loops, and dumbbells. Okay, let's move on. I had a mini Super Sunday yesterday. I just wanted to thank Sherry, who's not on, and Missy, who's not on, for coming, and for Kara for madly inviting to it. But what I wanted to say about Super Saturday, Super Sunday, is that we're going to do something as a team that's kind of neat. And if I didn't include you and you want to be included, please message me. Like, please let me know, because I will plug you in. I reached out to 5 or 6 people that went to a Super Saturday that I saw in comments or photos were excited about it. And I asked them to do a mini live Facebook video in Team Play Hard with their specific Super Saturday takeaways. They're going to cross-reference topics with one another so that you won't be hearing redundancies from them. But what's neat is I hope you guys are using Beachbody Champions page and seeing how we have these top coaches coming on and telling their best practices to us via Facebook Live within Beachbody Champions. So we're just going to do a little mock-up of that on our team page. You're going to see some of our leaders and people that just went and partook in a Super Saturday give us some live little 5-minute training. So do me a favor and watch. If you miss it live, watch the replay. I've asked them to keep it to 5 minutes, so it shouldn't be too time consuming. Expect to see those rolling out in the team over the course of the next 2 weeks. Then I wanted to remind you guys regarding just our team page that we have an album for fitness transformation. Speaking of transformations, have you guys been seeing Jake Shebitz's biceps? They're like ridiculous right now. Oh my gosh. I was showing people at our Super Saturday, I was talking about you, and I pulled him up on Instagram like, look, look at him. Okay. Anyway, we have an album that is for Tammy's like, show us, Jake. Yeah. He's doing Body Beast and all like creatine and the whole thing. Okay. Speaking of the whole thing, this is a complete tangent, but you guys have to hear this. Shannon Holding, one of Kara's coaches, has just blown my mind. You guys all need to know about her. She has kind of always been, I know she'll listen to the replay, so I'm sorry, Shannon, I'm talking about you without your permission, but in my mind, I've always kind of perceived her as like a discount coach. I don't know. But I don't know. Something happened after the reset. I don't know. That girl, the more I've seen of her and gotten to know her, I'm not kidding. I want to do a little documentary of her. I really do. I want to do a little documentary. She takes like all of our products. Like, she does boosts. She freaking does creatine when she lifts. She does everything. She is like not only a product of the product, she's like a product of every single product we've got going on. So I just think she's extraordinary. And I know that was off the topic, but I was thinking about doing little mini coach documentaries, like little tiny interviews with some of us, like building up a little library of that. And she's the reason that I started thinking along those lines. Okay, anyway, back to the point. We have an album. When you guys have transformation pictures yourself, which you should be having, and when your challengers do, if you get their permission, or when your coaches do, put them in the album so we can share. It's really good on our social media when we're sharing transformations, and it's really good when you're sharing each other's. It's just really good. So make sure, like I think every single month, at the end of the month, we should have quite a few pictures being added to that album. So let's just make that a habit. I know this is a lot of housekeeping. I know, but I promise this is actually going to be one of the more fun team calls that you've had in a while. I promise. Just wait. We're going to need to come out with a new coach training. I talked to some of the leaders that have been behind the content with me. We're going to need to come out with that because we're going to have a new coach online office, and we have Daily Sunshine, and things have changed since the last one. So my goal is November. Don't hold me to it, but that is my goal. And then I think that's it. All right, here we go. You can put your pens away. I just want to make sure you had all those dates. Now you can get out some popcorn. It's going to be fun. So I asked you guys to do these Shakeology videos. Not all of you did them. That's okay. No big deal. I'm really thankful for those of you guys that did hook me up with your testimonials. And it wasn't just for Shakeology. There was one for becoming a coach. There was one for Beachbody On Demand. And there was one for any random product that you're obsessed with. So it's been so much fun and actually kind of a lot of work. trying to get all those in video form. And I know it's been a lot of work for you guys too. A lot of you guys had to muscle your way through problems uploading, serious problems uploading, you know, extra serious problems getting them to upload. So I wanted to thank you for your tenacity, especially like Nicole Gibson, man, she put so much time in. And who else? There have been quite a few people that, Sherry said it took her 3 hours to get it in the right format and to figure out how to do that. So, okay, without further ado, this is going to be entertaining and fun, but also I want it to be educational, because if maybe you're not comfortable talking about Shakeology, or maybe it has benefits that you've never really thought of. So I want it to be educational, but mostly I just want to entertain you tonight with our team's Shakeology testimonial videos. And before I roll the footage, before I roll the footage, anyone who's a diamond coach, I will redo the title with your team name, so that, like Kara or Leona or whatever, so that your video can say Team Transformation Nation or whatever you want it to say. I mean, you're totally welcome to have it say Team Play Hard. But if you want to like put your stamp on it because you're a diamond coach and you have your own diamonds, I'm totally cool with that. I will do that for you once it's in final edit. I have one regret. My regret is that I didn't ask you guys to make them shorter. My bad. Totally my bad. But everyone, like, pretty much they were long, and there was a bunch of them. So now I have this like monster long video that's kind of too long. I don't know what to do about it. I'm either going to ask you guys all to resubmit, or we're going to keep the long one. I've already edited out, like I've already cut, especially the extra long ones. I've cut as much out as I can without it sounding weird, like chunks missing. So I've whittled it down from super long to just long. All right, your team call tonight. 15 minutes long. I got it down to 15 minutes long. Let me share the screen. Hold on. Share. Optimize. This. And let me close that. And let me close that. And let me move this. And let me roll the tape. Let's see, why do I love Shakeology? Because I know how to read a label. I know a lot about nutrition and health and the human body, and I want that kind of nutrition, and I want it in a convenient way. And foods are not nutritionally dense today in the aisles of the supermarket like they once were. And there are superfoods in Shakeology that are sourced and farmed from all over the world. There's stuff that makes my gut healthy so that I can absorb more vitamins and minerals, which, by the way, Shakeology is also packed with. It's just, it tastes good. It's easy for me. It has my sugar cravings, my sweet tooth, and I'm in the best shape of my life at 42 years old, and I attribute so much of that to my nutrition, and Shakeology is kind of the cornerstone of my nutrition.
Shakeology. This was originally what got me started with Beachbody. After saying no for many, many, many months, I finally agreed to start drinking it and invest in myself. And I'm very happy I did. I have seen many, many health improvements because of it. I've been able to stop taking several medications from drinking it regularly. The two main things that I really appreciated and see the most benefit in my life is, one, the snacking. I'm a chronic snacker. I will snack all day, and it's not always healthy snacks. Drinking this regularly, I see and feel the difference in my body of not craving those snacks, of not craving junk food. My body is actually craving veggies, which is awesome. Also, as a diabetic, before Shakeology was making healthy shakes. I had fruits and veggies with water and ice. That was it. But it's still a lot of sugar. and have spikes in my blood sugars. With Shakeology, it's so low in the glycemic index, I'm not seeing those spikes. So I'm actually getting more nutrition, and it's a better snack than the smoothies I was making before drinking this, along with the other added benefits. But Shakeology's been great, and I'm very thankful that I started investing in that.
Okay, so there's some days where the mom life is just way too hard, and I know that if I drink my Shakeology, I did something right, and I did something for myself. There's not a lot of time in my day to do a whole lot for myself, but I know that if I can take the time to down a drink that is going to fuel me for the rest of the day, that it's going to be Shakeology. And I can either take it for breakfast, I can take it for lunch. It's something I can throw in the diaper bag, and I can take it to gymnastics. We can drink it while we're traveling down to go see family. I can take it when I'm busing kids around from activity to preschool and home, surprise doctor visits, hospital visits. Unfortunately, we have a lot of those. So it's just something that is easy. It's super good for you. It tastes amazing, and it makes me feel good.
I've been drinking Shakeology now for over 2 years, and my hair used to be very short, and now it is long and beautiful. It grows really fast. I love Shakeology because when I drink it, I feel it going to work. I feel my cells like absorbing the nutrition and using it to help fuel my body. It gives me energy, a healthy energy, not jittery, like as you would get from coffee or energy drinks. You know, your body needs that nutrition to function. And you get it all in one shake. I can't imagine not drinking it, and if it went away, I would be very sad, and I would not know what to do with myself.
All right, let's talk about Shakeology. It's so good. What it is, I mean, it's a shake. It's a highly nutritious, super dense, super filling, super food-based protein shake. Okay? It's literally my lunch every single day. And what do? I add unsweetened almond milk, scoop of peanut butter, big scoop, half an avocado, a banana, and a scoop of the vegan chocolate Shakeology. And sometimes put a handful of spinach or kale in there for some veggie, and then blend it all up. So good, you guys, it's so good. Keeps me full for like probably 4 or 5 hours, literally. I mean, it fills me up. Buttercup. Such a dork. I mean, it's got all kinds of stuff in there. I mean, my dog loves it. She drinks it all the time. She doesn't. It's not for dogs. There's all kinds of stuff in there. There's digestive enzymes. There's all your essential vitamins and minerals. There's pre and probiotics. It's a low glycemic, packed full of superfoods, super fruits, and super nutrients. It's so good. It's so good for you. Drink it. Can't believe how much fun this is. What flavor do you want? We've got it. There's chocolate, there's vanilla, there's cafe latte, there's strawberry, there's greenberry. There's even 4 vegan options. There's the chocolate vegan, the strawberry vegan, the vanilla vegan, and the cafe latte vegan for you coffee lovers. I know you love coffee. Now you just drink a shake that tastes like coffee. Problem solved. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Why do I love Shakeology? First of all, it's delicious. It's a great way to start the morning. I feel more energetic. I don't need coffee anymore. And it's definitely curbed my appetite and helped me lose weight.
I love Shakeology because I'm a type 2 diabetic, and it's a healthy meal or a snack that I can have. It's low in carbohydrates and it doesn't spike my blood sugar. The first time I tried it, I was like, oh, this is healthy. But the second shake wasn't that bad, and then the third shake was pretty good, and then after that I loved it, and I loved how I felt on it. And as a result of drinking Shakeology and changing up my diet, my A1C went down to under 6, so that was pretty exciting. But mostly I love Shakeology because it's something that I can have. Like, in a world of there's too much sugar in that, I can have Shakeology.
I drink Shakeology because it's the breakfast I normally wouldn't eat, and it gives me the energy to keep up with the little voice that's in the background here. She is a high energy child, and Shakeology gives me the energy to keep up with her. It also provides the nutrition that I need to balance out my system. It solves a lot of issues that I had before. Once I started drinking Shakeology, a lot of my stomach issues went away, a lot of my skin issues cleared up, and a lot of my sleep issues went away. So I drink it, and it helps me.
Well, I can't say that it's a magic pill, because it's not magic, it's real, but it's pretty darn close. I'm a lifelong IBS sufferer. As long as I can remember, I've been sensitive to so many foods. I'm not be able to eat a normal diet. I started Shakeology really skeptically because I was convinced that it was going to bother me because everything bothered me. And the opposite was true. I found that Shakeology, for what is in it, my IBS is virtually gone. The foods that I thought I was sensitive to, that I could never eat before, I can eat today. There's very few exceptions to that anymore, and I 100% attribute that to my daily use of Shakeology. I am a lifelong user of Shakeology, convinced now until forever. As long as I can buy it on the market and it's available, I'm going to be a Shakeology user because it has 100% improved the quality of my life.
I choose to drink Shakeology for a few different reasons. One is that it is very nutrient dense, and I know that what I'm putting in my body is good for me, and it does help curb my sweet tooth, which I definitely have. I like to bake. It also helps me be more focused on my nutrition. I know when I've had my shake for the day, it's my favorite breakfast. It also has so many benefits that I have felt over the last months that I've been drinking it. I like the pro and prebiotics, and it's a great way for me and my family to stay on track with our health.
I love Shakeology because it's the healthiest meal. It's my healthiest meal of the day, and it tastes delicious. All of the veggies and superfoods, vitamins and minerals, a ton more stuff mixed in there. It tastes wonderful, and any flavor that you pick, it's so good. It also gives me energy. I started drinking it when my daughter was 9 months old and not sleeping through the night, and I would drink my shake each day, and it would give me the energy to power on through and get through it, because you know, moms don't get a whole lot of sleep. So that definitely helped, and now she's 2.5, and my body craves it. Like if the morning's crazy and I don't get my shake in right away, because I usually have it for breakfast, my body's like, you need your shake, because I'm definitely craving all the goodness that it has. So definitely love it.
I've been drinking it for about 1.5 years. And my hair had started to fall out over here. I think I was really deficient in B vitamins, B12, iron, and I was really worried, and I have an autoimmune disease, so my gut does not absorb nutrients like most people's. So it was taking out my teeth and my hair and my skin, and this past 1.5 years that I've been drinking it, I have hardly gotten sick. I love it. I love it for the nutrition. I love it for the micros and the macros and the pre and probiotics and the vitamins and the minerals. I love it for the fact that my gut can actually digest it, and my body is just so thankful for it. It has helped me bounce back a lot faster. The reason I drink it is gut health. Not just because my hair grows in or my skin looks good, or it's just for the healing properties, and I wish that for everyone because it's really amazing stuff. And it tastes good too.
Shakeology? Oh, I love it. It has been my go-to breakfast, my jam, almost every day for 4 years. Love, love, love it. My body loves it. Superfoods, antioxidants, protein, fiber, it's got everything my body needs, and it's everything I couldn't get by just eating whole foods. And sure, I mean, there's a lot of people who say, yeah, why can't I just do it with whole foods? Well, maybe you can, but that's a lot of food, right? Our food quality is just really not as cool as it used to be. So I just really expect more for my body and the time and effort that I'm putting in to nourish it. And I find that, you know, it's liquid gold to my body. So why not, right? I love it. And it tastes really, really great. I had pumpkin pie this morning. It was awesome. Dessert for breakfast. I can't say enough about it. And I'm not a coffee drinker, but cafe latte is amazing, even just by itself.
I love Shakeology. Being a type 1 diabetic, having a superfood condensed and dense is important to maintain my blood sugar and to have a healthy weight. It controls my appetite for probably close to 4 hours, so I can get through my busy day at work and then have a super nutritious lunch. The flavors are amazing, and my favorite is chocolate. The vegan, I love those options. So I think with all of the pro and prebiotics, minerals, and vitamins that are in it, it is more than just a protein shake. It has changed my life.
I have drank Shakeology for over 5 years, haven't missed a day. I have more energy, I have less cravings, I have better abs than I have even before I had my son, and he's 7 years old. And before, believe it or not, for breakfast I was eating cereal and or frozen waffles with peanut butter and half a banana, but what was happening was my blood sugar was spiking in the early part of the morning around 10, and then I was just crashing. It was not doing me any good. And because I have a sweet tooth, I noticed that I wasn't grabbing junk and sweet things later in the afternoon, and I was able to lose weight naturally because I wasn't eating all the junk that I was eating. And I also, for my treat now, I make the vegan chocolate no-bake cookies with natural peanut butter and honey, and I have one of those in the afternoon. They're about 100 calories, and that satisfies my sweet tooth. I am a fitness instructor, so what was happening was I was becoming very lethargic and tired right around 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and that was going away when I started drinking Shakeology. So it was keeping me more level throughout the day, and then I was having more energy to teach my classes. I have nothing but great things to say. It has done wonders for me, and I keep sharing it with everyone else because I trust that it's going to do wonders for you too.
Okay, there it was. Wasn't that cute? I want those vegan, no bake, peanut butter, honey, chocolate vegan cookies during the day. Yeah, so it's great. Like, again, the only thing that would have made it better is if I would have given you guys the directive to keep it to like 20 seconds each so that we had something like really short, because I think we're going to lose people with the length of it. But that's what we have, and so that's what we'll use until and unless we retackle this again. That being said, I haven't looked at any of your other videos. I just am card cataloging them, you know, in my email because of the way you guys titled the subjects. So we could try to redo the, I mean, it's not hard. Like, honestly, the best videos were the ones that were like just casual, just like real and raw and like not taking a lot of time. So we could redo that. Like we could redo, you know, why I became a coach, and I'll try to shorten it up so we don't end up with something else really long. But I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm open to your feedback totally. And I love what we did. I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited. I thought it was awesome. I just think it's a little bit long. And that is short. I already butchered it. So, what do you guys think? We can conclude now, but why don't you guys unmute and give me your opinions or your thoughts?
Honestly, I think instead of redoing it, I think maybe playing around with chopping up each individual person's and like mixing it in with other people's. And so like Kara might pop up at 5 or 6 different points in the presentation and everyone else. I think that might be kind of cool, and it would keep interest as well. Like that short little like 5-second span of concentration we have these days. Just a thought.
No, actually Sherry suggested the same thing to me. So it would be like there was quite a few of you guys that said how you drink your shake, like with avocado or with this or with that or with this. So we could like have, I could try to splice together like those of you that said how you make it. And then so many of you guys talked about the pre and probiotics and like we could splice those together too. I don't have tons of time.
Yeah.
That took me so much time.
Yeah.
That took me so much time. But yeah, I know. I agree. We could keep that. We could keep that. I could put it on YouTube, give the Diamond Coaches their own, title, make a couple videos, whatever. We could keep that one. And then I could play around with just taking my favorite, 10 seconds of each person. Just the best 10 seconds, irrespective of what they're addressing, the best 10 seconds of that person, and put them all together. And that could be really cool too. And that wouldn't be as time consuming as matching themes. Okay, what are your thoughts about, do you guys agree? I saw Adele was nodding. What do you think about the other videos so that we don't fall into the same, do we want to just put together another really long one? Or the other problem I had is there was just different lengths. Like some were over 2 minutes long, some were under 30 seconds long. And so I tried not to let anyone go for longer than a minute. I just think if they were all 20 seconds, but I don't know. All right, we'll stew on it and let me know.
Well, Ellen, I don't think redoing them is a big deal now that we have practice for the people that were new at it. And then 30 seconds, I don't mind redoing them. I'd rather redo them than you go through all of that work to splice.
I would too.
Yeah.
I would too. I actually would rather redo mine. I think mine's too long. And I think mine's a little too rehearse-ish. I kind of liked, Sherry was walking around and Becky gets hit in the face with a soccer ball. It was great. So yeah. I do think maybe we chalk that up to, I love it. I'm proud of it. I'm so thankful. I think it's awesome, but we could chalk that up to a rough draft. And the other thing is those of you guys that smiled and had higher energy, that definitely is more captivating than the more monotone not smiling, which is just a super normal, it's super normal to get monotone and not smile when you're recording. That is just a normal thing. But we could all just do it again, keep it to 20, no longer than 30 seconds, no longer than 30. And you have to smile and you have to have inflection in your voice. Those are the only rules. And I could just redo it. Melanie's down to redo. I liked yours, Melanie. I mean, they were all good. I liked them all for different reasons. One other thing. I feel like if they were shorter, you guys would have had a whole lot less trouble getting them to me. Because I think it was video file size, because there was a lot of you that had a really hard time getting them to upload. And I think if we just cut down on the file size, I think we're in agreement. I think it's a cool video. We're not throwing it in the trash. We're going to keep it somewhere in the archives of our team. But we do a take 2. We smile a lot. We use inflection. We don't rehearse so much. We just be ourselves a little bit more. And yeah. All right.
I don't have any problem redoing it, but I just want to say, for somebody who is researching Shakeology and really wants to know more about it, they'll watch a 15-minute video. I would. and it captivated me. I didn't realize it was like, it's over already. Like, I was into it. And I love that Shakeology does something different for all of us.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You've got the autoimmune disease. You've got people talking about all the nutrients that's in it. You've got people talking about their recipes. You've got people with diabetes. Like, you've covered.
I know.
It's not, we don't all drink it for the same reason.
I know.
I love that about this video.
I love that too.
I don't want to lose that because we're trying to say what we want to say in 20 seconds.
I loved that too. And I agree if someone's I say that video does have some real serious gold to it.
Maybe it's not a Facebook video, but maybe it's something you put on your YouTube channel and direct people to it who are serious about learning more about it.
Well, I was thinking we actually feather it into our new coach training too, because new coaches need to know all these things.
For sure.
No, seriously, I thought the same thing. I was like, gosh, all we need is someone with PCOS. I had no idea about Betty and IBS. Like, I had no idea about Atlantis's hair.
One of my coaches does have PCOS. I can ask her to make one if you want.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I do. I thought it was so cool. Like, you weren't the only diabetic.
Yeah. And you had a type 1 and a type 2. They're completely different animals.
Yeah. Okay, Kara's piecing out. She says, nice work, kids. She always calls us kids. All right, so I agree. We keep that one. It has a purpose, and we reopen it up. I'll try to tighten up some parameters, type them up, and put them in the page. Now, here's my last question. Should I be like, hey, why don't you two talk about how you make it? Like, I like that Leona said the pumpkin spice and that Kara talked about the cookies and that Jake talked about avocado. Like, I liked that there was a little bit about that, but I wouldn't want everyone to give their recipe, but I really like that we had some recipes in there.
Maybe recipes is a different video.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we could give you 2 clips.
You guys, give me your bloopers. We should do a blooper reel at the end. Give me your bloopers. We could do it, end it, and then go into bloopers. We have to. So if you really F up, I want it. All right. You guys good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's redo. Let's keep that one. And let's really plan out our year based on all the new developments and dates, and have a good fourth quarter. Let's have a good fourth quarter. Sound good? All right, guys. Thanks for coming on tonight. Bye.